guys, welcome back to another episode of Jungle Jubel English Literacy with me, Hanifa, as your host today. So today we have a teacher, especially biology teacher, Miss Nina, as our guest today. Please welcome Miss Nina. Okay, how is your feeling today?
I'm feeling so great today, so it's a nice opportunity for me to meet you in this Jungle Talks, because I think I'm the first teacher to be here.
Yes, of course. It's a special episode today.
How have you been then? Because we haven't met.
Oh, I have been well, a little bit stressed, but all right.
Okay.
Okay, so for today's topic, we will be discussing about the hot topic in Jubels.
Yes.
It's about Bugemm.
Yes.
Okay, the usual task that given from the school to the students to complete, as well to increase their skills in writing, research, and others. Okay. Well, for Miss itself, for you, what is Bugemm for you?
You know, as we all know that Bugemm is one of the top or superior program in our school.
Yes.
This is a part of the extracurricular, right?
Right.
And every of the students have to write proposals in one semester. The first semester,
Yes.
they have to write the proposal from chapter 1 to chapter 3.
Yes.
And then in the second semester, they have to finish until chapter 5, okay? So, yeah, all the students in 10th grade and 11th grade, they have to finish them by the deadline they're given. So that's the program that we have to, you know, boost the literacy of the students.
Of course.
The way they are critical thinking, the way they are doing their, you know, like research, and then doing anything related to books and library.
All right, then.
That's it.
To do this Bugemm, what should we prepare to do it?
Yeah, this is one of the, you know, problems in the students itself.
Really?
Because yes, we have already given the socialization, but there's some students that still have you know, missings that what they have to prepare.
They
right?
don't pay attention
Yes,
enough.
absolutely.
Yes.
So here I want to tell the students again that every time you have to you know, everything you have to bring whenever you do the consultation with the teachers. The first thing, you have to bring your consultation card,
Yes.
and then you have to bring your let's say the papers.
Yeah.
Okay, it's printed, and then you have to bring all the utensils that you needed.
All
And don't
right.
forget, you have to bring all the chapters that have been revised by the teachers. So they sometimes the teachers, you know, they forget what should be revised by the students. So you have to bring it again to remember remind the teachers that what they have to consult at the time. So that's what the tools. Let's say that's the tools that has to be bring, right? But then again, what should be prepared for the Bugemm itself? You have to be able to increase the intensity of going to the library. Absolutely, right?
There's a lot
Yes.
student in library.
Yeah. So not only whenever in the first or at the end of the Bugemm, but in the middle of that process, we have 3 months to finish that program,
Yes.
right? So I think that the students has to go to the library whenever they have the free times. Not only when they are going to face the exam. They have to read the books, they have to prepare at least 3 or 2 books as the sources. And,
Yes.
and they have to find the journals, something like that. So
A lot.
yeah, so what they have to prepare is not only the proposal, is not only the utensil, it's not only the consultation card, but they're willing of going to the library to read the books itself.
Yes.
Yes,
That's right.
Yeah.
Also, we have talked about what should we prepare and what is the usual problems and mistakes in a Bugemm that students casually do and found, and we already reminded and they do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. There's also the same problems every year that I see. One of the first is they find it quite difficult to find the title. They always say that, yes, Miss, what should I do with the title? I don't know, I have no idea.
Right.
Yeah, I always told them that you can find the literature from the library. You know, you can read all the Bugemms that have been done several years back. Yes, lined up files, and then maybe you can change the variables.
Oh, yes,
you find this, the idea. It can be anywhere else. It's not something which is so difficult. You can, you do the simples, but you like that topics, it will be better, right?
Right.
So start with something that you like, and then start with the things that you're interested. That's the first.
Yeah.
So the problem is difficulty in finding titles. But the solution is you have to find a, literature. You go to the library, you find the Bugemm written before, and you find the inspiration from that one. Okay, and the second one is that every time they are going to the consultation, they forget to bring the one which is consultation card. Yeah, some of them, I forgot to bring the consultation card, but that's
the more important.
Yeah, the most important, because some of the teachers might forget what's the last time they have the consultation, right?
Yes, there's a lot of students.
Yes, that's the second. And the third problem, they always postpone.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They think that, okay, I can write the Bugemm at the end of the month, nearly the exam.
I heard so many of that
sentence. Yes, they think that that's easy. We can get consultation in a month. We can finish that. Yeah, maybe you can finish that.
Maybe.
But my personally say that it's not effective, because I think that what you wrote is not really, arranged well, or maybe you miss the point, or maybe you're not completely write it. So that's the problem. So I think they have to, do the Bugemm as the deadline is given, right? It's not good to postpone what you have to write at that time. So you need a time to think, to read, and then to revise your Bugemm. 1 month is not enough, I guess.
Yes.
So the lesson is that do not postpone your work. So you have to, obey the rules that we have 3 months to finish. Yeah, let's do it in 3 months. Yeah, not 1 month only.
Okay, 3 months. 2 months, all right?
2 months.
2 months, all right. Okay.
No. 3 months. Right?
Okay, 3 months. Remember, guys, 3 months. Okay, then. Talking about that deadline itself, when is the deadline for each chapter in Bugemm, especially in this semester, to remind our viewers here?
All right.
I know you guys watching.
Yes, of course. So we have actually given to all the students the procedure of Bugemm itself. We separated into 4. Actually, the first is from August to middle September. We divided as the time for students to find the topics, to consult the topics. And also the first chapters, so they at least have to consult for about two times with the teachers. And then at the middle of the September and at the middle of the October, nearly to 23 of October, they have to finish until chapter 2. Yes, and at least they also have to consult 2 times. So there will be 4 times, right, at least. To consult,
minimal.
Minimal 4 times. And then at the 23rd of October until November, they have to finish until chapter 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it also has to be done at least 2 times. So that will be 6 times. In a month, right? And so at the end, we'll have finishing time. It's actually 20 to 24 of November. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Almost.
Yeah. So this month actually, so less than 1 month, we nearly faced the examination. So I hope all the students who's watching this, they're going to finish it until 24th of November.
I'll pray for it.
So they will be ready, because it's not only facing the exam, but you have to, following the procedure, the timeline, because it's not about the end result. When you face the exam, right? And then you present it, you answer the question. No, but it's also about the process when you consult with your teacher, how the way you consult it, you have a conversation with them. So, as I told you, that 60% of the scores will be gained from the consultation with the advisor, right? But the 40% you got it from the exam. So that it's higher proportion from the advisor rather than from the examiner. So that's the deadline. So until this 24th of November, you got to finish it. The 24th of November. That's the end of the deadline for the Bugemm. So after 24th of November, you'll be ready to face the exam of the school. Actually, you know, we're going to face the exam of the school on 27.
Yes.
Now, next week, then after that, the week, we're going to have the Bugemm test. So be ready for that.
Be ready, guys.
Yeah, be ready.
We're all
Less
going
than
to
1
get
month,
that exam.
actually, yes.
Yes. And for this examination, what should the students do to prepare the Bugemm examination? After finishing that, what should we prepare, like PPT or
Yes,
how to speak like
yes,
that?
of course. So as I said before, that minimally, you know, they have to finish it for 6 to 7 times of consultation. So they have to finish their chapter 1 until chapter 3. Okay, their proposals, that's first. They have to make it the 2 copies, 1 copy for them and then 1 copy for the examiner. Okay, it's not what do we call that? It's not the, you know, it's just, you know, clip. Yeah, you know, you don't need to you know, make it into books like that. You just clip it. Yeah. The first is that. The second is you have to prepare the PowerPoint.
PowerPoint, yes.
Yeah. I suggest you not to make the PowerPoints too tight. It's not too many words.
Oh yes,
just,
I do see some of them like that.
Just make the points of that. And then you have to prepare yourself to really understand what you write. So whenever the examiner asks you a question, you can answer.
Of course.
That's all. So your mental should be ready to face the exam. It's not that difficult. Trust me, it's not that difficult. It's not. Don't think that Bugemm is so difficult. No, it's not difficult at all. If you really understand what you write, you can answer all those questions, right? Okay. Yeah. Just your experience. How do you feel then?
I'm the host. You should be asking that. Can you repeat?
What do you feel? Your experience when you face Bugemm?
My experience. Okay, then I'm the guest star. My experience, Mike, for the first time when I was at 10th grade. Well, you can say it's kind of difficult because that's my first time doing something like that. But my advisor was really patient to teach me, and somehow I do forget the things that you mentioned before. So like forget bring my ID card,
consultation card.
That's right. And I forgot how to do like the margin and the font also. And somehow when I printed out at outside, it got changed by itself, and it doesn't turn out the way I want. Yeah. And I got mad because no, it's not confusion, but I got mad because it doesn't finish. Like the time is almost up, and I was like, please, it just be done, please finish. And when the exam come, I just love the exam.
It's not turning out as something as scary as you think, right?
Scary,
yes, of course. And talking about the margin, the way you write the Bugemm, is actually we have already given all the students with that books. Right. Yeah, how to write the Bugemm. You know, the systematic of that writing we have given in Panduan Bugemm, right? In every classes we have given it. Okay, but if you face your teachers, you can also ask them, so they will guide you how to write it.
Well, that's why we have advisor.
Yes, of course.
Okay, then the last question by this video: what is the benefit for the students and the teacher as well for this Bugemm?
Yeah, of course. As the purpose of the Bugemm, first, this is one of the programs that used to increase the literacy of the students.
Of course.
Yeah, and the second is it's used to increase the interest of the students going to the library. Right. And the third, actually, it gives the benefit for students to accustom themselves in writing some of the scientific project. So if you know that we have a lot of alumni, right? Yeah, some of the alumni, not most, I guess, most of the alumni feel the benefit of writing this Bugemm. Yes, because they think that all the students from the other schools might find it quite difficult to write whenever they have the test in the college life. Yes, right, like papers, like journals, something like that. But you, as the alumni of the Jubel, quite easy to find that you can write it. Because because you're accustomed with this literacy, with this writing processes. So the benefit, maybe you're not going to feel the benefit right now, but you feel that benefit years later when you are in the college life.
I heard about that before.
Yes. So that's the benefit for the students actually. So believe me, you will say thank you for this program because it will benefit for your next study.
Okay,
that's it.
It's the last. What is your message to the students who is doing Bugemm right now? The one who has finished and the one who hasn't finished.
The one who has finished this program, I really feel so what do we call? I'm proud and thankful for you. Let's appreciate. Okay, let's say I appreciate you a lot because you really following the procedure and you doing it very well. But for those who haven't finished yet, it's okay. We still have time. But please, after this, you have to following the times, the procedure, and be motivated.
Yes.
Because you know how much we're busy. If we're not, following the rules, we're not going to get what we want, right? So we have to be motivated, and then second one, we have to obey the rules itself. So if we want to reach our purposes, our goals, so if you haven't finished it yet, just pursue it. Still have 1 month to pursue to finish. Yes, it's not too late, but if you postpone it, you'll be failed, I guess. That's my message for them all.
Okay, Dad. Thank you so much for the interview and the reminder for the students.
Yes, thank you. I'm
this
so
should
delighted.
be the last word to say for our program today. This one. Okay, we will say it by the count of 1, 2, 3. Unlocking the power of words through conversation. Thank you so much for today. Bye bye.